And the Celtics looking dapper getting off the bus earlier. You've got to look your best coming into an opponent's building. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Boston Celtics. Hello everyone, with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Kings in Sacramento. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, "I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA. I guess you could say I'm surprised." Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. Looking at league trends, do you miss the physicality of years past, which was so much a part of the time that you played?
I do, Kev. I do miss the physical game. I miss the bumping, the grinding outside in there in the paint. But I also love the new game and the spacing. You know, you can appreciate the game so much more. It's like going to a ballet and being able to see the movement of the players, what they're doing out here. And so I love the fact it's not hampered by guys getting thrown to the floor and grabbed. Do like the physical play, though. I just want to find a happy medium.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Williams is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. And for the Suns, Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. And so it's Boston with it. Walker with it. Now Tatum outside Williams. Oubre pulls it in. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against the Hawks. And slam dunk by Saric.
Look at that, Kevin. I mean, penetrating skills on display. The mobility of Saric. So difficult to defend.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Tatum passes to Tice, and it's in there.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And here's Rubio. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Here's Ayton. Back to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton kicks to Booker. A three-pointer, no good. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Booker against Brown. Booker the pass to Ayton. Shoots over Brown, and the shot is long.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Shot's good by Walker.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
Now, here's Rubio. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Booker dishes to Ayton. Over Williams. Phoenix, no good that time either.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
So it's the Celtics now. Walker the pass to Williams. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Walker against Sharp. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You can't shake Walker. He's just a master at cashing in on these and-one opportunities. Well, after his incredible 60-point game last year, every team should be scared of Mr. Kemba Walker. Now, we all know he can take over the game and put on an absolute show when his shot is falling.
That's good from Kemba Walker. And Chris, with Walker, you saw it in that 60-point game he played. He can get to wherever he wants to on the floor.
Yeah, very slippery on offense and underrated as an elite ball handler. I mean, you have to love how crafty Walker is when he gets some space in the mid-range as well.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Ayton. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They played with energy and communicated well. They made things difficult out there.
And good. We got the English that time as it falls. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The drive by Rubio. Sharp, that's good.
And Kevin Sarek is such a gritty player on the offensive end. I mean, he's showing how determined he is to snag the second chance opportunities.
Now here's Brown. He had 22 points in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Booker outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Celtics leading by 5. And Walker kicks to Tice. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Booker. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Ayton.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
And it's Brown missing. The Suns have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Oubre. Makes it off the glass.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Walker finds Tatum. Brown outside. Over Booker. Brown. Good.
Just a smooth-looking jump shot. Brown looking totally comfortable firing from out there.
Passes to Saric. It's stolen by Tice. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game. Boston leading by 5.
Watch Walker.
Walker with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Tatum against Oubre.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
A nice shot by Booker.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Now Walker. He's got 5. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
But Walker has speed to burn. A nightmare keeping him out of the paint.
Suns trail by 5. Rubio outside. Booker outside. And Saric kicks to Rubio. Walker with some nice D.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Got a hand on it. Well, Phoenix shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Oubre. No good on that one. Great D that time from Tatum.
And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
Now here's Williams. 8 points his last outing. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Walker. This one for 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that work ethic, the core of the Celtics values, are written on a big placard on their locker room wall.
Yeah, it emphasizes unselfishness, execution, toughness, and hustle. Those are the values of their team.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Kaminsky is checked in for Saric, and it's Bridges in for Kelly Oubre. Boston also with the sub. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Shots good by Walker. Here's Rubio. Booker outside. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Ayton hits them both.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has, an intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Wanamaker the pass to Poirier. Pass to Hayward. Here's Poirier. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that. Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore, a tough one.
Here's Wanamaker. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Marcus Smart. Putting up about 10 points a night, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Right wing. Kaminsky, the pass to Booker. Unloads from 13. It's good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Canner. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
The Suns making a switch here. Baines is checked in, and the pass to Kaminsky. Back to Johnson. Smart against Booker. And it's Baines in the corner. And the wing jumper offline.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Wanamaker the pass to Canner. Back to Wanamaker. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here is Johnson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Baines, shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
Two of the best. Players and people can complain as much as they want, but Harden getting to the line is genius because he knows how you're guarding him, and basically you got to stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing, and Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, but always finding a way to take the contact, take the bump, but to get the scoring up. And I think as a fan, for me, I know as a fan for me, it's fun watching the cat and mouse game between the offensive player and the defender, seeing who can get the best of each other while involving the ref.
Well, they just control their bodies so well. They know exactly what they need to do to get that call.
And it's all on the spur of the moment. I mean, this is all on the fly. Such genius to watch play.
Smart passes to Poirier. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Booker, guarded by Smart. Booker dishes to Johnson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. The Celtics with the lead. Wanamaker looking over the floor. And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Johnson. Offline with the baseline jumper. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now a 7-point Boston lead. Johnson left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, when you look at the skill set of Tyler Johnson, he really is the epitome of a catalyst. Comes in full energy every time, and if he's hitting his shots, you just ride that wave of scoring.
Good on the second free throw. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Johnson. Passes it to Hayward for the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. Pass to Wanamaker. Wants to get it to Smart and does. Here's Cantor. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Cantor's got his second basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Versatility is so important in today's NBA. That works just fine for combo guard Tyler Johnson.
I don't really limit myself to one position. I feel like I can guard both positions. Being able to do that, I feel like I'll have the capability to fill in when needed.
And with all the switching we see teams, Greg, employing right now, that defensive versatility is highly prized, highly valuable.
And Johnson, an excellent athlete. He's got the tools to impact the game both offensively and defensively.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Booker and Bridges are the wings. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Johnson in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, the Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you. Suns trail by 8, and Phoenix pushing it up now. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Love how Kaminsky moves in transition. He gets that great space, and he's determined to sprint down the floor and finish the play.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Here's Poirier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Boston, no good that time either. Johnson surveying the floor. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Celtics leading by 4. Here's Wanamaker. He's got 6. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy layup.
To the middle. Here's Baines, and it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. So for the Suns, Sheck Diallo, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And it's Saric in for Booker. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The shot by Saric, no good.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Johnson. A fader. Boston, no good that time either.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Out to the right wing. Bridges, no one around him. It's good from long range. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Wanamaker. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Boston again missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sark. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
The Celtics have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Greg, for the Phoenix Suns, with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought, there is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
And Phoenix making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Brown against Bridges. Brown the pass to Cantor. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Cantor's got 6.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Pass to Bridges. Sharks looking around. Uncovered. And Boston with the rebound. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. In the corner. Tatum with it. No good with the triple. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Sharks passes to Baines. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 1.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. He dishes it to Tatum. Now the pass to Cantor. Brown outside. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Baines has got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by Rubio. That one good for 2. Rubio's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Boston, no good that time either. And it's the Suns' ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Tatum against Rubio. That's tipped. Bridges kicks to Rubio. From outside the arc. Bridges misses.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Here's Tatum. The Suns getting the bucket. From 11 feet away, that one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Oubre is checked in for Phoenix. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Here's Oubre. They get it back. Baines passes it to Diallo. Here's Bridges. Rejected by Walker, and he gets it back. Bridges misses.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Tatum against Oubre. Tatum passes to Williams. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Rubio looking around. Pass to Diallo. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Aaron Baines. Here's Oubre. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Clock at 4. Bridges for 3. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Tatum. Down kicks to Tice. Here's Walker. That shot off. Great D that time from Oubre. Suns leading by 3. And it's Rubio penetrating. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Boston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Brown. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Out of Wheeler High School in Georgia, Jaylen Brown was ranked second in the class of 2015 after Ben Simmons. All the powerhouses came calling. He went the unexpected route, choosing UC Berkeley.
And Cal Berkeley, not the biggest basketball program in the country. So, Chris, what led Brown to go there?
Well, former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim, another Wheeler High alum, took the same path. Look, Kevin, both of them welcomed the intellectual challenge. Now, Sharif, not only could he hoop, but now he's the president of the G League. And Jaylen Brown, he's the vice president of the Players Union.
And the first one drops. Guys sometimes don't make it big when they first get on the scene. Late bloomers that have caught your eye right now in the league. Guys that have really picked up their game.
Well, how about D'Angelo Russell?
Good one,
Let's talk about getting traded, having to move at a young age. That really can be devastating for some players. So for him to have the skill set and the mental frame of mind to fight over that, I love it. And how about Julius Randle? I mean, I didn't see it coming. I knew he was a beast, but he's a beast.
You mean he's a beast?
Yeah, something like that.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And that's now 7 points for Jason Tatum. And there's the pass to Diallo. Shoots from the right block. Ayton, the pass to Diallo. Here's Oubre. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. Last season, we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. That was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lanes, and he plays with tremendous energy, and they love him.
Shoot two. Free throw, good, Oubre.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Mikal Bridges. He's perfect from the line this time.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Walker against Rubio. From the stripe. A shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for Phoenix. They lead by 4. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Offensive rebound. Ayton, the pass to Kaminsky. And the layup is good. Kaminsky's got 6.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Walker with it. He's got 11. To the paint. Here's Williams. It's blocked.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Oubre. It's deflected. Now Walker. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Ayton trying to break free. No good that time. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Booker. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Facilitating from the inside. I mean, that can be a valuable asset from any offense.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. He feeds it to Oubre. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Phoenix, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. First free throw is good.
Yeah, and Brad Stevens credited for the culture he's helped establish in Boston. But last season, though, that took a hit. Now we'll see how he responds to that adversity. It's going to be interesting to see.
Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. And both free throws good for Oubre. Coach Stevens was candid after last season. He said he could have done a better job finding that fit and holding a standard for the team.
Well, you like seeing that. If a coach has to hold his players accountable, then he must first hold himself accountable. And the front office was quick to dismiss that notion, but not so many fans. There's no panic in Stevens, though. I like that. He's a steady hand through it all.
Now Oubre, after Gordon Hayward's three-pointer that didn't go.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Smart. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. Smart's got his first basket.
Oh, he's got that touch. I mean, in between Smart with the ability to lay it up there soft.
Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Smart.
And guys, the stellar development of Devin Booker continued last season. Still a firecracker on offense and took strides to improve his shot selection and, equally as important, his decision making.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker. And Greg, with Booker and his progress, you really see it in his playmaking.
And that is what the Suns want from him long term. They see him growing into the same vein as a player like James Harden, someone who can carry the load offensively and still make others better.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Pass to Tice. Poked loose and taken away by Johnson by himself. And then Johnson with the jam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
So it's the Celtics now. A 12-point game. Here's Wanamaker. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
A nice shot by Booker.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Wanamaker. He's got 6. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Celtics making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. And both free throws good for Oubre. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And here's Hayward. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento. Clock at 6. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Poirier. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now that's the way you want to end a quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and 1 assist. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
Well, I really like how many times they got to the free throw line. They've taken the direct method, attacking the basket, not settling for jump shots. That's gotten them some really good looks and a lot of points from the line. Staying aggressive in the second half is key.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Celtics trail by 14. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Williams is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. Here's Rubio. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Sharch dishes to Booker. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Celtics shooting about 42% so far. The pass to Tice. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Booker. 13th in scoring, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. And even 3-on-3 break. And here's Tatum for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, last season, the chemistry for the Celtics, well, to put it nicely, it was lacking. I mean, they had friction over playing time. Players pointed fingers. Marcus Smart said it. I mean, they weren't together.
Now here's Ayton. He's got 8, just 5 on the clock. Booker. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
And Chris, just an uneasy silence in the Celtics locker room last season. The bench really not celebrating plays. How do they regain that joy?
Yeah, Kevin, it's so tough when you don't have good chemistry. I think you start with putting the team first. And leadership, it starts with being a good follower. It starts with sacrifice. Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And after an incredible rookie season, Jason Tatum back to earth just a bit, Chris, in year 2.
Oh, yeah, and all that talent. Tatum getting to the line 6 times a game. That's how you put pressure on the defense.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We take a look at the Suns. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
And right now for Phoenix, with the start they've had, they've taken what was such a hopeful preseason and turned the mood sour.
Well, it's clear they didn't do enough in the offseason to make any kind of major improvement. They're in for a long year.
Now, here's Brown, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
Walker against Rubio. Here's Oubre, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Oubre's got 10 points in the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Walker against Rubio. Walker the pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. 5 to shoot. For the tie. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Oubre finds Booker. Back to Oubre. He doesn't hit that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Walker. Williams dishes to Tatum. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Diallo comes in for Ayton. And it's Bridges in for Kelly Oubre. There's Walker with the 3. Walker missing again. Suns leading by 3. The drive by Booker. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Walker. 11 points in the game. Kicks to Tatum. Out left to the wing. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. The Suns #1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Walker against Rubio. Inside, here's Booker. Some solid defense from Brown.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And the Suns making a change here. Baines is checked in. Now, here's Tice. Outside Tatum. Goes up at the stripe. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Suns. Leading by 5. He kicks it to Šarić. Drains the 19-footer. Šarić has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, you can't let Šarić get comfortable shooting from mid-range. I mean, once this happens, it's a wrap.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Passes it to Tice. They need this one. Phoenix grabs the miss. Diallo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rubio outside. Charge with the bounce pass. Diallo the pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
So it's Boston now after the Suns pick up 2. Now, here's Tice. They double him with Saric. Williams with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Phoenix's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. The drive by Rubio. Another shot. Diallo kicks to Saric. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Tatum dishes to Walker. Brown outside. Rebound by the Suns. Rubio with it. Down low. Here's Baines. In the corner, it's Bridges. To the inside. Rubio, the pass to Diallo. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Jesus surprises anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Phoenix leading by 9. Here's Bridges. Out to Saric. From the arc. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Chris, this year Pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree. He's off on the first.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Aaron Baines, and it's Tyler Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. And the second free throw, good. Suns leading by 8. Johnson outside. To the wing on the left. Fires from the corner. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Saric has got 3 of his 9 shots to fall. Smart against Johnson. Brown outside. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And there's the feed to Kaminsky. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Kaminsky's got 8.
Such an advantage for Kaminsky. He can finish inside with either hand.
Celtics trail by 10. Now Smart wants to get it to Brown and does. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Brown wide open. He fires. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And that's 13 points for Jaylen Brown. And here is Johnson. 7 points in the game. Saric outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kaminsky. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Kaminsky's got 4 points this quarter.
Soft touch on the mid-range jumper. Kaminsky taking what the defense gives him. Smart
against Johnson. Three-pointer, Hayward. Phoenix grabs the miss. Diallo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. They get a hand on it and taken away by Brown. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The shot's good. He has 5.
Look at him turn on the Jets. I mean, Hayward is adept at finding the right spot in transition.
Here's Johnson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Sharge in the corner. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And he makes the first.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
So for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Diallo. Oubre comes in for Saric, and it's Devin Booker in for Bridges. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Here's Smart. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. Cantor inside. Kaminsky's there. Cantor's shot is off. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 14-6 run. Oubre kicks to Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw good, Booker. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. He's off on the second. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
Now Kaminsky, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
A moment now to see the numbers for Ayton. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Now here's Brown. He's got 14. Kanter finds Hayward. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And they pick up 2. That's 12 points for Kelly Oubre.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I think working himself to the line, an area where Smart really can excel. I mean, he's built for contact, that's for sure.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Smart.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Suns leading by 10. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Johnson against Smart. Booker, right side. Jacks up a three. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Kaminsky out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Ayton. That shot is off. Excellent D from Cantor. Pass to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, last season, Kevin, Gordon Hayward returning from that terrible leg injury, it took some time to find his bearings. He's working his way back to that elite level.
Both good from the line that time. And with the Celtics' depth on the wings, Chris, it was a little tricky getting Hayward back in there.
Yeah, you have the young players ahead of schedule, Kevin. I mean, it's tough to give him minutes without hindering their growth. At the same time, Hayward, an all-star before getting hurt, you want to help build back his confidence.
And it was made clear early on to Ricky Rubio that the Jazz were moving on from him. But Rubio quickly finds a home in Phoenix. 3-year deal for Rubio, who is a good fit with the Suns. Having a real point guard on the team like Rubio should be a huge boost.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Puts it up from 15. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Ayton dishes to Oubre. Over Hayward. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Hayward. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Rubio against Smart. Rubio outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Free throw good, Booker. Walker's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Good on both.
Well, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Smart passes to Cantor. Back to Smart. Outside, Walker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in a perfect position to alter the shot.
You got to give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Celtics trail by 10. Hayward kicks to Smart. Passes to Cantor. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Rubio. Suns leading by 10. Feeds to Ayton. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 5th assist in this one. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Outside Tatum. Booker against Walker. That's tipped.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Here's Oubre. Booker against Walker. The drive by Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. The first free throw is good. Robert Williams is checked in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice comes in for Gordon Hayward. Both free throws good from Booker.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Pass to Tatum, outside Williams. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Pass to Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Williams can't get it to go. The Suns on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him, and it's Rubio penetrating. He's looking for Kaminsky and finds him. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Rebound, Boston. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one. Celtics trail by 14. And a wide open look for Walker. And it's Walker again missing.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
A nice shot by Booker.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Tice passes to Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Walker. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
An electrifying scorer. Walker, he'll burn you in so many ways.
Walker against Rubio. Kicks to Booker. The pass to Ayton. Over Williams. Tries again. That one's not going to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Passes it to Smart. Over Booker. Phoenix grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Suns. Big stretch here going 10-2. Oubre on the wing. Back to Booker. Fires for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And here's Walker. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, you can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
Now, here's Rubio. To the right side. Now, here's Ayton. 5 on the clock. Pass to Booker. Oubre on the wing. And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Celtics trail by 15. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup. Brown's got 16 here in the second half.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
Most effective when he gets his feet set. Kaminsky can be lethal on the catch and shoot.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Walker. A 3 off the inbound.
He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
The feed to Ayton. Over Williams. And that one goes long. And stolen by Ayton. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I mean, that's 7 feet tall. Kaminsky is a load down there. He's good at drawing fouls.
No good on that one.
He was named Player of the Year coming out of college. But Kaminsky is still adjusting to the speed of the NBA game.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Boston. They trail by 16. Outside Tatum. The dish to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup by Walker.
And although Walker is just 6'1", he possesses impressive strength, as he showed right there.
On the wing, Booker, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Walker against Rubio. Walker dishes to Tatum. Brown kicks to Tatum. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
I mean, you see the strength of Tatum already. Broad shoulders. I mean, able to make shots through contact.
Walker against Rubio. Pass to Ayton. Over Williams. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
Tatum has a good feel for catching defenders off balance. I mean, we'll see what he can do at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Oh, man. Now he's going to be walking a tight line. I mean, one more foul, and his night is a wrap.
That free throw missing.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
Suns leading by 10. Oubre, left side. The turnaround. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. Walker with it. And the pass to Tice. Tatum against Oubre. The fadeaway. Good D by Booker. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Sharch is checked in for the Suns. Ayton finds Booker. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 14 points here in the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Celtics trail by 14. Now Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Booker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is why you got to put a body on Ayton. When you don't, he torches you with the putback.
Walker against Rubio. In the corner. Tatum with it. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Tatum's got 9 points in the quarter.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Here's Sharch. That one wide left. Celtics trail by 11. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus and we'll have to go to the line for 2. Johnson, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Suns leading by 11. Bridges passes to Oubre, kicks it out to Booker. To the paint, and stolen by Tatum. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. And the lead is down inside single digits. Walker's got 19 points.
When Walker gets out in transition, good luck. Running so quickly down the floor for these high percentage chances.
Pass to Booker. Sharch outside. Back to Booker. Inside, Oubre.
Yeah, easy call.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. And the second of 2 is good. That will push the lead to double digits. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for Boston. 1:05 left here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I mean, with all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around the neck. I mean, somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Suns.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Ricky, did you like the way you guys were going offensively tonight?
Yeah, we started the game very slow. We can start like that, but after that, we just get shots and we make the shots, and we make the shots. We're a good team.
Yeah, that opens up the whole floor, Ricky. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.